I like that enthusiasm.
Hi, Mary.
I have some good news for you, but first, I'd like to ask by the show of hands, how many of you are going to the division contest tomorrow night? Great. Only 2, 3? What about the rest of you?
2 hands. Is that?
What are you going to do for fun? Come on. Okay, who is going to the Fall District Conference in November 12th? Great, same people.
Oh, there's a couple more.
All right. So what I want to talk to you tonight about is that I took the liberty and visited a couple of clubs last week. And I want to share it with you what happened. I visited one club. It's a company club, and NetApps. First of all, I didn't know where the meeting was. I parked. I couldn't find a parking. Finally, somebody was walking. I asked him, "Excuse me, do you know where the Toastmasters meeting?" He said, "Oh yeah, I know. I'm going over there. Why don't you just follow me?" And he said, "This is my first time going there." He worked there. He's an employee. So I parked. Finally, in the parking garage somewhere on the 3rd floor, and I walked over there to the meeting, and it's just a room like this exactly, and they had 18 people there, 2 more guests, me, myself, and the other guy. But so that's pretty good, 16 people attendance, and apparently the company pays their tuition, and that's another advantage they have. So I'll tell you, they did not have an agenda. They did not have ballots. They didn't have sheets, comment sheets. They were using yellow tag stickers, and they were using just paper they cut out. Well, anyway, to make it short, they were not as organized as we are. And then they didn't even recognize the guests until the last minute when the table topics master. In fact, they didn't even acknowledge the guests in the beginning. Nobody said, "Okay, you know, sit over here or over there," or "Glad you came," or like we do greet our guests. So I was sitting all the way over there by the wall, by myself. And anyway, the table topics master asked, "Okay, this is the last question. If any of the guests would like to speak on that?" Well, I looked around. I said, I'll do it. Oh, okay, all right. So I got up and I talked, and I had to. It was a storytelling. It was really nice table topics, and so he said, "Okay, you're gonna have to. Since you're the last one, you're gonna have to close your story with a happy ending." It was a little bit challenging. So when I got up and I talked, and then everybody just turned around and looked at me, and I talked. Then I said, "Okay, this is how I made it a happy ending." And I won the best speaker.
Nice.
Congratulations.
Also, I want to say that they didn't give me a ribbon.
Oh.
They didn't have any ribbons. They don't give out ribbons.
Oh, wow.
So that's an advantage we have. I mean, I like to get ribbons.
We'll give you one.
Huh?
We'll give you
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 get one tonight just because of the speech.
It's okay. So, what else? Okay, so the thing is that yesterday or this morning I got an email from the club sending me an application, online application to join the club. So just fill it out and mail it back to us. How convenient is that? I think maybe we should find out how they do that and do the same thing, right? Okay, that's for that club. And the other club I visited was called JETS, Japanese, English, Toastmasters club. It was 2 hours long. It started at 7 o'clock. 7 to 8 was completely in Japanese language. 8 to 9 was in English. And they alternate every week. It's different. Actually, they meet twice a month.